Guys, what's up? Failure is the topic of the day. Failure. We're going to talk about failure today. You know, social media is full. You go to every single one of these YouTube channels, and these guys are giving you like 7 steps to success. They're giving you the biggest hack to make you $1 million today, like whatever the thing is. And I think people are just like sick of it, dude. You know, I think people are sick of it. And I wanted to come in here and give you guys this message on failure. Okay, because the truth is, if you're going to chase after another level of success and failure like are the same direction, right? And I'm here to share with you guys that I've been failing big time. Okay, there's been some massive failures in my life, and I think it's important that I talk about a little bit about this so that you guys can see how I go through it as I'm going through it to help with your mindset. That's my intention, is I want to help you strengthen your mindset if you're going through failure, and maybe give you some like little pieces of wisdom that help me go through failure as I go through it. Okay, so you might say, hey, well, what's your failure? Well, there's been like two things. I had a business deal last year that went south on me, and it is destroying, like it is just financially wrecking me. And then on top of that, the coaching space, people don't want to just buy into coaching programs anymore. They want, they're more skeptical, and it requires more trust. They're getting more and more niche. Like they're trying to figure out if this is the specific thing that they want help with. So the point is that that's like slowed down, right? And, when you're in a situation like this, like I'm in, a lot of guys in the space, in any space, not the coaching space, but any space, a lot of people will do whatever it takes to get money. You know what I mean? Like they'll push and they'll put their interest above their clients. They'll do the wrong thing. And I haven't always like done the right thing, but I'll tell you, I learned from my lessons. And today, like when I was in my 20s, I wasn't always doing the right thing, but in my 30s, I learned my lessons, man. And I started tightening that shit up. And one of the best things that I ever did in business was that I kept doing the right thing. And so I will never, ever put my self-interest above the interest of my clients and my people. So this is the thing that I wanted to share with you guys about failure. So while I'm going through this, I'm not going to get into all the details in this video, okay? Because there's like people involved. But the whole point is just imagine that maybe a lot of you guys are just, it feels like maybe your situation is worse than mine even, or it feels like, let's just say you're fearing being homeless or some shit like that. Okay. Let's just say that's what the scenario is that we are all going through. That's not my situation, but I'm just saying, let's just pretend that that's the situation. And, the pressure, when it starts coming in, you can have a pity party. You can sit there and mope about it and complain about it and cry and play victim and like think that somebody is going to just like come in, and I hate this saying, but somebody's going to save you, right? But my mindset is when this failure happens is I think about how it can a couple things. Number one is I tell myself, you asked for it. You asked for it. You asked for pressure. You asked for change. And when you ask for change, you get challenged so that you can become a better person. Like, I want to be a badass motherfucker. Like, I want to be a tough person. I've done some things physically, and I had a good military career, but I'm not going to rest on my laurels. So when these hard times are hitting, I'm asking myself, I'm like, oh shit, here's your test, motherfucker. Here's your test, dude. And trust me, I am being tested. I'll also say that your test will always become your testimony. So when you're going through a hard time, just remember that like the test that you're being tested with is fortifying you, and you're going to get through it. And when you get through it, you're going to have a story to tell that's going to help other people out. Okay, so I'm remembering this as I go through my failures right now. So another thing that I'm doing is I'm going through these failures. Like, it's every day. Like, this thing doesn't end. It's every day. And if you guys have been in business longer than like a year, you feel it, man. You go through this shit too. And so the whole thing in life is that you have to really condition yourself to continuous failure. That's what I've learned. And so for me, what I'm doing is I'm focusing more on why this is happening, can I continue to make myself better? While I'm failing, can I continue to make myself better? Can I continue to provide great service? Can I strengthen my character even more? Okay, another bad day, good. Can I go harder? Can I push myself more? And I mean, I'd be lying to you guys if I said that I woke up every single day motivated. I'm not motivated at all. I'm motivated right now because I'm talking to you guys. I'm serving you. But if I sit in silence and I sit in the stress and I sit in the overwhelm, I'm going to get crushed. So what you don't want to do when you're dealing with the stress and you're dealing with the overwhelm and you're dealing with the failure is you don't want to sit in that shit for too long. Like, you should sit there for a little while and really let it sit in and let it make yourself realize that you are failing, because only then will you actually take the action you need to actually turn it around. So I want to try to break this down a little bit better for you guys, even as we start wrapping this up. But the whole point is that I was the kid in school that failed a shit ton. Okay, I failed a ton when I was in school. And I failed a ton in the military. Like, every day when I was in the Ranger Regiment, it felt like I didn't make it to the Ranger Regiment. It felt like I was trying out to stay in the Ranger Regiment. And when you're in business, it's the same way. Every day you're fighting to feel like you can stay in business, just fighting to stay in business one more day. That's just really the reality of how it is. At least from the people that I know and in my world, that's how it's always been. But these people on the internet, these guys will mislead a lot of you guys, and they'll tell you that it's like an overnight thing or that it's super easy. But then when they're going through some hard shit, they disappear. It's like all the people that like talk about crypto when it's like rocking, and then all of a sudden it's like at rock bottom, and they don't ever come back and talk about the shitty time. Well, I'm here to talk to you guys about the shitty time. So I'm going through it, and I know a lot of people are. In fact, probably a lot of the top people that you guys watch online that are in the coaching space, they're probably going through it. Probably maybe even worse than I'm going through it, because they have these bigger brands. And but it doesn't really matter about the test. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that if you guys are going through failure, you need to see it as an opportunity to strengthen yourself. Okay, don't wait for the failure to pass to make yourself better. Make yourself better during the failure. Like, that's what I'm going to focus on. You know, so I'm going to focus more on like the discipline advantage. You guys, if you download that, it's down below. I do those daily habits every day. Wake up at a disciplined time. I'm going to wake up at a disciplined time that I respect. I'm going to do my morning process with my journal. It's right up there. I'm going to make sure I do some good reading. I get my books down there. And I'm going to go get my workout in. I'm going to focus on adhering to my diet. And when I slip and when I fall, I'm going to get back on track. And, you know, even this video is another task for the day. It's late at night. And I'm like, I was having one of those days where I'm like, dude, I don't feel like doing this shit. And, you know, you never really feel like doing it. But it's like getting yourself to do it is where the mental toughness is built. You know, and so that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, is that failure is it's a good thing. Failing, it means you're on the right path. It means as long as you're learning your lessons and you're improving every single day, like you're like, okay, I made a small tweak here, and all you can really do is one little thing. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm talking a lot in conceptually, but the mindset is what I'm trying to give you guys, okay? So failure and success is the same direction. And if you're going through a hard time where you feel like you're failing, don't wait for a better day to get shit done. Make today better and get shit done. That's what I have for you guys today, and I think it'll help you out tremendously. And let's all get through this shit together. I appreciate you guys. Spread what you can do for me. If you like this video, is just share it with somebody, or even maybe just comment down below, and it'll inspire me to keep showing up for you guys. I'll keep doing it anyway, even if you guys don't comment, because a lot of you guys don't. But I'm just going to keep trying to get better every single day. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you liked the video, and let's all fail forward together. Conquer all.